lovers intertwined with no place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next.
Oh, yeah. And let's do this. Got picture homie rolling. Let me off the rock and go.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:07.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Jimenez hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Volpe.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That was pretty nasty.
Batting third.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing, no appeal, ball one. Chisholm went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Miles Straw, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Now the number 2 hitter, Joey Loperfido. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The batter has been ruled out.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's 0-1. Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Just off the inside corner, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
He goes down looking. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Gosman back to work. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball there. And that one pulled foul. Ball 1 there. That misses. Ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, no outs. Goldie, the next to hit.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Here comes Stanton. He scores, and they have the lead. Save, he beats it. And they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wells now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Here comes Goldie around third. The relay to the plate. The tag out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2
Well,
strikes.
the runner at second with one away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Oswald Peraza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And here it comes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Bo Bichette. First offering, and it just misses.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. And that is out of play. Rodon ready. Here comes. Into center. Grisham makes a nice running catch. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. There's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Strike 2. 2 out, space is empty. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next offering is fouled back. That one way inside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed.
Tap foul at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on him, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Barger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Man at first, one away. Jimenez with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
And here is Miles Straw. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And that's in there for strike 1. Straw, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And they traded for him earlier this year. Rodon sets and deals. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Dominguez right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The
John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next pitch is outside. 1-2 the count.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Wells, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, right side. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Volpe in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Joey Loperfido.
That clips the corner.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Tapped up the first base side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball. Yankees up by 3. In the air, right side. Judge really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gausman back to work. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 85 getting ready to go. Nance, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Grisham now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tommy Nance taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. And delivers outside. And it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
So now 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. The other way. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 4-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. A strikeout and a walk. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
No ball,
Judge,
2 strikes.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch
1
misses
ball,
there.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That one felt good. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jason Dominguez will hit next. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nance sets, fires. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground, right side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Springer batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The 0-2. And misses inside. That one just misses. The count now 2-2. The Yankees up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Flying to left his first time.
Davis Schneider.
Right through there for a strike. And that is in for a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Blue Jays held in check. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one pushed to the left and foul. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. First pitch misses. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Yanks go quietly. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
In the air, right field, Judge should have this one. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's going to be Miles Straw. Just missed. Jimenez stands at second with no outs. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A 2-run homer. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Bichette, the next to hit. And it's fouled away.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Two down, nobody on. Got it. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Jimmy
Oswald
Garcia
Peraza digs in now. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Outside corner, there's a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 85, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Green also throwing. Man at second.
One ball.
In the dirt. Peraza up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Here is Aaron Judge. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Pops it up as he checks his swing. And that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Hamilton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
catcher, Alejandro Kurt.
Up the middle, Volpe. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
And there's a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit. In for a strike, 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Davis Schneider. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And he boots it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Jason Dominguez.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Liner, caught at second.
to put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Ball 2.
Next offering is outside. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're still on top, 7-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now it's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Corrals it. 1 down.
Now
here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Miles Straw. He's already homered in this game. Close but called a ball. 1-0. That clips the corner. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
So up next for Toronto, Joey Loperfido. 0 for 3 in this one. That one drifts inside. The Yanks leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A changeup missing. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rips that one center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 85.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Volpe, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch misses outside. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Out to center. Straw has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder,
now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball one there. Fouled off left side. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Scott Efros. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Efros in his 4th year. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. This to third. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That catches the corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. Just missed. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
it's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look.